Hi, Paul Sackers, Good News Broadcast, speaking to Brad Staggs. Hi, Brad. How are you?
I'm doing well, Paul. How are you?
Nice to speak with you again. Home improvement expert, TV personality, storm preparedness. Very important subject we're going to talk about here. Awareness and how to clean up the mess. Okay. What should we know here?
Well, first of all, you need to make sure your family's in good shape. You need to make sure that you have a family plan inside your home. If people are there while you're during an emergency, you need to know which rooms are the safest to be in the event of a severe thunderstorm, a flood, those sorts of things. If you're outside of your home, you need to have a meeting place, a place where all family members know to go, several miles away, especially if you can't get back to your home, and have an out-of-state or out-of-the-area contact that everyone can call to make sure that everybody can check in and make sure that everybody is okay once the storm has passed. Now, this is according to the National Hurricane Center. They put out some great guidelines in general for storms and especially for your home and retrofitting your home. Very specific guidelines this year. They're saying now they want to see storm-resistant windows and doors, things like that on your home. These are from a company called Simonton. I found these at the Builders Show. They're called storm breakers. You can see you can't break them with a baseball bat or a 2x4. That's an impact test. Basically, the way that they work, they have several layers of glass. The outside layer of tempered glass here absorbs that impact from whatever flying debris. The inside layer here does not break. That keeps obviously objects out of your home, but more importantly, it keeps that wind and that rain from getting into your home, and that's what creates most of the damage. Once water and air pressure get into your home, that's where the damage comes from. The same thing comes with the exterior of your home and your roof. Take a look at this. This is a 2x4, again, an impact test through vinyl siding, through fiber cement siding, and finally up against brick. Well, brick was the winner in this case. You can't put brick on your roof, obviously, but you can put a concrete tile. They are looking for something with an impact resistance rating. Again, this is from a company called Hansen Building Products. They come in a kind of a Spanish tile look. You can also get them in more of a slate design. So whatever the design of your house, again, these things are solid and have a high fire rating as well. So again, you want to keep that building envelope secure. And Paul, if I asked you what the largest opening on your home would be in a traditional home, what would you say it is?
The largest opening?
Yeah.
The largest opening, the door, let's see, the doors of the garage area?
Yes, absolutely. Garage door, a huge, huge area you need to pay attention to. And again, according to the National Hurricane Center, I talked to my friends over at Overhead Door Corporation when I was out at the Builders Show, talking about integrated struts in their doors. You can order them with this option. You want to make sure that that door is impact resistant and that windows in that door are also impact resistant, in this case, a polycarbonate. Not only does that door need to be impact resistant, but you need to make sure that you have the track system in your home checked once a year, preferably before storm season, obviously. The best door in the world is not going to do any good if that track isn't adjusted well and attached well. And finally, I'm sure you heard about the flooding in our area in Nashville, where I live, but this goes with any sort of natural disaster, or any disaster for that matter, power after a storm. And this is such a big breakthrough this year at the Builders Show that I wanted to share it with everybody. Power can now be backed up at your home without having to use one of those portable generators that stores in your garage, runs on the gas cans you have to keep by. This is actually installed permanently at your home or your location. It runs off either propane or natural gas. It will actually power up things like your HVAC system, so your air conditioning will actually work. Again, these have more power than those generators of the past. And in the past, something like this would run $20,000, $30,000. Now, just a few $1,000s, and you can have this. And again, they're not ugly anymore. But more importantly, they provide that necessary power for the cleanup after the storm, and that's the most important part.
How about the roof of the house?
The roof of the house, again, and traditionally speaking, if you are to lose in a standard roof, if you were to lose in a storm one sheet of roof sheathing, that's a 4x8 sheet, that comes off, you could almost consider your home a total loss simply because of the water and the air infiltration into that home. You want to make sure that you keep that roof intact as much as possible. That means you obviously need your roof sheathing, and this is a great idea, especially even if you don't go with an impact-resistant shingle, but you are having your roof re-roofed. Make sure that you have it re-secured. Make sure your sheathing gets re-nailed, or better yet, screwed down to either the rafters or the trusses. Make sure that you have that inspected if you are getting a roof system to make sure that that stays intact. And again, it keeps that building envelope intact.
Brad, when I buy a house, will you come up and do the inspection?
Absolutely, Paul. Anything for you, my friend.
Last question. What's good news for you, Brad?
Good news is that things are cleaning up here in Nashville, and we're finally drying out, and people are at least getting a chance to get their lives back in order. And we just hope that everybody around the country is thinking about us.
A lot of camaraderie, a lot of people helping each other.
A lot of volunteers. That's what we're all about.
There you go. Brad, thanks so much.
Thank you, Paul, as always.
Great speaking with you. Bye-bye.
See ya.